Hello everybody, my name is Mr. C. Ferrante, and today I'll be taking a look at the Crimson Emissary. Benevolence, 3 out of 5. There has not been a single known occurrence of the Emissary causing harm to a member of humanity. He has, however, allowed harm to pass through an action. Interaction, 1 out of 5. The Emissary does as he pleases, with his direct interference with humanity largely passive. We believe his greatest enjoyment of society is to simply observe. Praetoria Index, 5 out of 5. While the index does not fit the emissary's unique nature, we assume that, while unlikely to occur, this entity is capable of catastrophic bloodshed. He who goes by many names. He is the porter, the caretaker of the forest, or to some, the gatekeeper of lost knowledge. We acolytes know him as the Crimson Emissary. Some call them the Prophet, and others yet know him as the Scarlet Harbinger. He also goes by many forms. A tap-tap-tapping against my window, and the Crimson Emissary, robed in the physical garb of a raven, has left me a notebook of liminal records. Or a passing glance to a stranger on the bus, motioning for me to join him. The records are given in secret, and he leaves at the next stop. The porter gives us records to protect. He shares with us knowledge from the worlds parallel to our own. We few have been chosen with this duty. We are the porter's chosen archivists. There are few people who know of liminal archives, and even fewer still who have met with the emissary directly. Being graced in his presence on Earth is a rare honor indeed. Perhaps it is to gain his favor, and be taken into the fold, to become one with his crimson realm. Perhaps it is simply that the porter finds his work enjoyable. Most likely, his intentions are unknowable to our simple mortal comprehensions. What are we to truly comprehend about a limb-space god? Do not fear the messenger, for the Crimson Emissary wishes us no harm. In the wake of his presence, the air smells of white sage and earthy saffron, and in his company we are calmed. The emissary may come to you at strange times, in unexpected locations, and in wonderful forms, but never once has his deliveries spelled danger to us. In archiver chat rooms, it is always a time for celebration following a visit from the emissary. We share the experience among ourselves and share the details of his coming. Most often, the lucky acolyte feels deeply moved by the interaction, expressing notions of emotional serenity and peacefulness. A surprising reaction from a face-to-face with such a powerful denizen of limb space. He clarifies the chaos of our world with a humbling presence, like sitting in the room with God, as one brazenly put it. These feelings of comfortable quietness occur even in visits that would otherwise sound frightening. One archivist was woken by the emissary at the foot of his bed during the night, yet felt no fear. We have heard dozens of strange visits, and each are fascinating, but after discussing the encounter, it is custom to share the messages. Crimson Parchment, blood and ink. All of his gifts are given from the Crimson Limb Space system, where it is believed the porter rules. First-hand accounts of his presence in the forest suggest he is one with the limb space itself, and holds great power over it. We can read of his holy and legendary endeavors in the letters he leaves us, written by real people from the other side. Commonly, we will receive journals and loose parchment, or twine-wrapped scrolls sealed with wax. The writing is in adapted English, including jargon, words and phrases unique to the Crimson Commonwealth, and often interspersed with smatterings of other languages as well. Sometimes we receive diaries, sometimes drawings. To preserve them, it is custom to photograph or scan the documents first, and then share them with the archivists in a digital format. In this way, the stories and information about the Crimson system are preserved across dozens of computers. And finally, are committed here, the Archives Wiki itself. In this way, we have learned everything we know about the Crimson system, as it is unclear and likely impossible for people to return to Earth once taken away by the mists. Through the porter can we get a glimpse of life on the other side of the threshold. We can hear tales of the society across realms of parallel realities. He has blessed us with that rare and often taken for granted gift, telling the stories of our brothers and sisters and keeping their memories alive forever. A comforting blessing, and one that we hope is reciprocated on the other side. Our existence is surely just as mysterious to society in the forest as their existence is to us. And while it is mainly letters we receive, on rare occasion, the porter brings us something much more unique. We have in our possession, among other strange relics, a tanned piece of flesh, presumed to be human, stretched upon a canvas measuring 2 by 3, tattooed upon which an immaculate drawing of a tree with scarlet leaves. He has also once brought us a wax-sealed jar, preserved within which a blend of herbs and flower petals around a dried human hand. We do not post images of these onto public forums for the world to see. Their locations are also held in reservation for obvious reasons. What are we to do with these gifts? We are unaware. The emissary does not tell us. He only speaks through actions, and our duty is only to archive his knowledge. Entities within baseline. Not until the porter's arrival did we confirm whether denizens of limb space could exist within our own reality. That hasn't stopped us from engaging in wild fantasies of cryptid activities and mythical speculation of Loch Ness monsters for generations. But this may be the first time humanity has made confirmed contact with a creature alien to baseline. Of course, we're acutely aware it sounds like another creepypasta thread on X. If you archive and still do not believe in his existence, perhaps it is only a matter of time until the emissary chooses you as his next acolyte to receive a gift. Who knows what will come from the Crimson system next?